Good evening. How you doing? How was your week? How was your day? Give me a second. Okay. Hello. I'm not changing my shirt because I don't care. Welcome. How you guys doing? There is some stuff that I do want to experiment with, try. I don't know. We'll see if I get that far. I'm planning on opening this though first. I did need it. It was sitting on its side for a little while, so it kind of like settled some stuff on like one side of the bottle. So I want to see if I can clean that off a little bit, or shake it up enough to get it off the side there. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna be trying this. You can't read any of that screen. Not that you could anyway, because whatever. But yuzu something something. So we're gonna try that. Get a chance to see what's behind you. That's the spirit. Vodka. No, this one's sake. Sake with natural yuzu juice added. Only 7% by volume alcohol. Welcome, by the way. Pello? Is that or Pel Zero? Pello? How do you say your name? Welcome. On and off over the past week or so, I've been. Oh, you know what? Hang on. First, so last time we left off, I said I was going to write a little script to generate a bunch of configs or whatever for me. I did that. This is the long list of configurations. It was just a short little script that had like a template that I did some, value replacement on. Dead simple. So I got all those, I got all those straightened out, kind of, sort of. And I've started going through each one of them, seeing which one craps out due to it trying to decode data as instructions. So I'm going through each one individually with that. And like you can see here, I'm hitting things like missing bytes or whatever, which is only one of the two errors I'm expecting to see. So if it got this far, it means it had an error before, and I'm not showing that error, so I need to, start there. But, yeah. Anyway. Also, I can hear again, so that's cool. My ear finally cleared up, and I can hear colors, which is weird. My ear's very sensitive now, is what I'm getting at. All right, let's get rid of that. Left. Punch that behind. All right. Ugh, come on. So let's see how drinkable this crap is. Oh, that is a interesting smell. Okay. I'm gonna use one of my Flintstones cups because I forgot to wash the other ones. Kind of looks like lemonade. Doesn't smell like lemonade. Arguments I don't. It's not vodka. Okay, that's gotta get out of the way though. That's annoying the shit out of me. Welcome, by the way. How you doing? But yeah, my week's been okay other than that. And then today I find out that my car doesn't like me. It limped home today, which is cool. Ooh. That does not taste like sake. Oh, this is a dangerous one. This is a good one. It tastes like a lemonade. Oh, it's not lemon, I don't think, right? What the fuck is yuzu? Hang on. Yuzu. Not the fucking VTuber. I need the... okay, this. It's a citrus. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. It's good, though. You can't tell me what this is. Yes, yuzu omoi is what the back of this thing that actually says. Yeah, it's a citrus. Oh. It's good though. Tastes good. Yeah, so originally this morning I thought it was my what's it? My clutch going? But after driving it home, I don't think it's that anymore. I think it's something else. Oh no, wait, no, I think the wife and I were looking at one of these and thought of you. Oh no! So you have one? You saw one of these in a store? Amazing. Amazing. It's good. I like it so far. We're gonna see if I can walk later. Because somebody take note. All right. Shit. Anyway, so I got that script going. I do want to figure out why I'm not getting that other error message. So this is specifically for one of those jump switch things, right? What's that? Segment 18. Am I in the right directory? I'm not even in the right goddamn directory. This is 25CE04. It's this one. Packet 16. Maybe I was in the right file. I don't know. 1630. 1630. This guy here. And that's at 6784. This guy. So you notice that jump switch is missing some shit. So it expects to see 2C arguments, and it's not. So this looks like it is actual code, right? It doesn't look really invalid, I don't think, at a glance. I mean, like, it's setting word 4E and then doing something with word 4E, right? So, like, it looks valid, I guess. It's called from other places. But that's wrong. Jamaica, hey, Don, welcome. So, oh, no, go back there. So, yeah, 84, 85, 86, and this is 87. So that address is correct. But yeah, 2C. How many is that? Hex 2C. Excuse me. 44. It's expecting 44 words after that. And I'm not sure why it's not attempting to grab the rest of the shit as that data. So that's what doesn't make any sense to me. There aren't 2C words left. Well, so that's what I would expect for it to. I would expect it to try and take this and use that as the data instead of as instructions, right? So that's part of what I need to hunt down, because the spot where it's giving this error message is after it's already parsed it and is trying to display it, right? So something went sideways before it got to that error message. Now, some of the data is already marked as code instead of the arguments. No, so it shouldn't have been anyway. Segment 16. No, that's 36. 16. This guy here. So I went in doing this in my hunt, basically. You'll notice that none of those are in that range, right? This is just stuff like a bunch of these files do this, where they will jump over some data but not do anything with the data, as far as I can tell. All right, unless it's doing something with some math in a variable or whatever. I don't think it's doing anything with this data, but it does look like word data, right? So a null byte and then other data. So that's an 8-bit value in most of these, and this is like the end of something, right? So this is probably like 2 separate lists for something. What exactly? No idea. But no. So yeah, I do need to find out why it's getting that far before hitting an error. So let's go up there. And that's with, this is something I'll get to in a little bit. I'm ignoring it for now, but. Decoder, try instruction. And that one is, jump switch. That's this guy right here. It's got an inline count on it. This guy here, inline count. I don't get this error message. Not enough bytes for inline word. I don't think, do I? Because that actually is printed out somewhere else. Nope. Okay. I think that would have been printed out like up here. So I think I'm printing these out when I'm writing out those files. Because it parses all of them at once and then writes all of them out in batch, right? So it doesn't go from start to finish for each individual input file. It'll parse all of them and then dump all of them, right? But yeah, so I'm not getting that error message anywhere. So that's not happening. This isn't happening right here. But then this also isn't happening. So inline count. Make. So we should see that printing out once it hits that. A bunch of them. Okay. Let me get an address on that printout as well. Print F. %0 for X, like that, inline count, and then op dot address. Make over here, and then redo that. Okay. If I print it out correctly, that'll help. Oh, did I get the new line there? Yeah, I got the new line. Okay. This one. Okay. So I'm looking for 6784. Inline count of 1. How in the fuck? Not that one. No. There we go. Zero, 6, 7, 8, 8, 0. No, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be 0, 7, 8, 7, 8, 0. Okay. And then 4 are these guys, right? So it's C5. Go back to that. C5 is the equal. Okay. That's C1. Ah, it's not included in that byte output. Oh, I need that in the raw. Hang on. Wait a minute. No, that one, and then... Yeah, so this is looking for the number of... Actually, no, and this needs to be 3. Yeah, 1 count byte and 1 inline word. That's 3 bytes, not 4. Oh, no, 4 for the... that includes the instruction. Never mind. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. All right. I kind of want to hide that 1 right there. And now those, okay, all right. All right. Well, do I explicitly write that out? Yeah, the error went away too. Yep. Yep. Well, the error went away because I wasn't including the count, or I wasn't including the raw bytes correctly. Decoded. Okay. No, because yeah, it's this right here. That's where the length comes from. So I need that count byte in there. This guy is the count. Oh, federal inland. Huh? What the fuck? Wait a minute. What the hell? What is this? If it's less than 3, miscellaneous. Okay. The first one is. Oh, I expect that to be there. We're gonna put that in brackets, just for shits and giggles, so I know. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Yeah, it's based on the raw line data. Yep. All right. So that helps. Okay. So we're gonna get rid of that that debug print. That guy don't need to be there no more. All right. Make. And that's probably gonna make some other ones go away as well that I had. Let's see, where was I? There. No end found for push data at that. Ooh, I need better error messaging for this. So when you have one file that you're reading and writing or whatever, just an address is fine. But when you've got 400 files that you're looking at that all start at the same goddamn address, input file kind of is needed. Let's hang on. All right, let's. What have I changed right now? All right, so I made some changes to the read because that was broken with stuff in a subdirectory. And then it was also broken when including a directory. Bank ID or something indicate which set it is. Yeah, I need the file itself because they're all the same bank. They're all the same bank ID. Most of them. There's a handful in there that would be the second bank. But for the majority of them, they're all like the first bank for what? Well, essentially the first bank. It's I think bank ID like 2 or some shit, but it's the first bank that you know scripts are written to, right? Same window, but not same bank. No, same bank. So this is stuff where like, let's go into where's 16? 16, give me this guy. All right, these are all the packets in this chunk, right? This segment. So we've got our header, some delay, data type delay, load work RAM. That's a script. Bank 01. Bank 05 for pattern. Bank 7 for name table. Bank 2 for script. That one's 2. So this one is what byte is that? Well, not byte, but that one might be one of the ones we're looking at actually. So segment 16. Script data. Yeah, so there's another script data here, that 30, packet 30. So these two would have been in the same window, right? And And then, and I think that's the one that I'm actually looking at now, right? Oop. So this data corresponds to all that, right? Oops. And then I want to look for bank again. Bank 3. That's not what I wanted to do. Come on, no, Control W equals. Thank you. Bank 3. This one is pattern. Bank 4 is name table. Bank 6 is pattern. Bank 7, name table. Bank 1, oh, that's pattern again. What? Bank 2, name table. Bank 5, pattern, name table. Oh my god. Well, there are only 2 scripts there? No, there are only 2 scripts in that packet. No, only 2 scripts in that packet. All right. So then the next packet over here will be just this guy, probably. Oh, no, it's got a few of them. Okay. Bank 1 for there. Let me do that. Script. This guy was in 2. The other one was in 1, so 1 and 2. These guys actually different. 3. All right, these are actually going into different ones. 1, 2, and 3. It's the same bank on the hardware, but the same disassembler bank. Well, so I don't read the actual ROM to figure that stuff out. I'm reading just the raw data, just the raw DAT, which, I mean, I suppose is something that I could maybe implement, but that seems a lot more work to like automatically figure out the windows and the banking for that, because that's a lot of work for not that much return, you know. Anyway, let's okay, so well, let's finish with this. Why did I even put those brakes on? What the heck? Bank input. So that one is, I think for the output, it's printing that. I think that's what that is. Generates disassemble banks for the different script chunks. Kinda, not really. All the script really does, or did, because I don't really want to run it again because I've already modified a bunch of this stuff, right? This guy here, the gen config. All it does is write out one of these. So it goes through every single directory, and every directory up here, right? And every one that it finds a script data in, right? It will add this essentially to a config. That's all it does. It doesn't try to do anything else, right? It's a very short script, very you know, to the point, I guess. Yeah. Creates a design bank session for each script. Oh yeah. The bank block. Yeah. And in the main config, I've got this is what I have set up for the Windows, right? So I've got 2 for the like the script area, essentially, the globals area, essentially, that's in the RAM. And one of them's fixed, which is this one here. This one is swapped, but I'm not bothering to actually swap that yet. But I am. You know, I did define them so it generates labels and shit for stuff in there. I thought about adding this one, but then I figured why, because nothing actually calls into that directly, as far as I'm aware. So, yeah. Oh, did the ROM stats, did that actually... Which one is it? Not that one. So this one? This one. I need to do that a little bit differently, I think. I need to format this differently is what I need to do. Yeah, because I want the unused, globally unused, separate from the globally used. And then for each of these, I don't want to display the unused. Yeah. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Because I still need to commit a bunch of shit. Oh yeah, and I do need to change up some of this stuff for some other like decompilation things I'm thinking of. And that's all that those are really used for right now, or they're not really used right now. So only this field is used. Well, that and the name, obviously. But okay, so you know what? Let's before I do that, go to the DASM bank.name. Really? Do that. But let's do one of these so it gives it 2 spaces in front of it. And then like that. Bank as if it's skipping. Yeah, okay. Wait, hang on. Do I handle that correctly? Oh, it's the no DASM stuff. Why didn't I do that at the bottom here? Because that's different from... Wait, what? If output... I'm not changing it. I'm leaving it there. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, and then up here I need... writing output. Yoink. Oh, that needs to be up here. There. Writing output. Writing input. Nope. Make. Go to. Huh? 286. There we go. So now I know what fucking file it's in. Segment 6, packet 3 in number 5. 25 CE05. What did I say? Can you not fat finger all that stuff? Jesus Christ. Segment 6. Packet 3 at 6615. That's a 7. Byte. No end found for push data. So BB is push data, isn't it? It is. Is that actually data, though? Two loop ends, a write to table. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, God. There's a loop start, another loop start, and then 2 loop ends, and then a jump absolute. That right there is data. Where's that? 65 F66. Okay. So not all of its data, though, it seems. This could be data, or it could actually be, well, it could actually be valid code. Or, all right, the new line's for the halt, I think. Right, the halt gives it the new line. String is greater than or equal to that. This is all going to be data as well, because that jump is a jump, is not a call. It doesn't return there. So at the very least, this is data. Strings less than equal, strings less than, strings not equal, strings equal, string concat. Yeah, that. Oh, no, F1. Yeah, no, nah. Okay, so this is. This guy here. 706. This guy here. Range is. Nope, not address. It's start. 6639. 39. End at 665A. Stride 4. It's part of it. But I also want that other one. Yeah, so there's that. From, what was that? Here. 65F3. F3 going down to 661B. Because that is certainly data. But the rest of it, I'm not sure of. This guy's all data. 6005. To. That's just byte data, really. I'm gonna say words, so it's just a little bit more compact. Oh my god, how fucking long? Why so much wasted space? Holy shit! Do you think it actually uses all this? Oh my god. Jesus. 65C4. It's 5 pages. Oh, I didn't get all of it, did I? 65C4, not 64. There it goes. Oh, yeah. All right, it's lining it all up for byte data in Word format. Yeah, maybe that's just a large table of, like, I don't know, tiles or some shit. Yeah, it might be used for something. Yeah. Yeah. If anything was known to jump in there, you'd have a label, right? Yes. I believe, unless I broke that inadvertently, but yeah. And these are all, that's all the fucking, what's it? The stack start. That's what that is. Yeah. I thought, so I auto-generate this label if it's not there, which is easy enough, because everything else does like an auto-generate label that's built in, right? I don't necessarily have auto-generate for any ranges, so I don't auto-generate that range right there. which all that is just a word, and I think I'll just leave that for now. It's fine. It's fine, probably. All right. Okay. Config read. I need to add that one. Add config read. I'm going to commit that one directly. That one separately. Commit. Fix directory includes what? What? I swear to God, if this is the thing, it's not. Oh my God. Bye, you have failed me. So, somewhat related to this, by the way, there is a listing. I posted this on Discord, but there is a new listing for more StudyBox stuff that I didn't actually get an email for. I was notified through someone on Discord. So it's got some stuff that I don't have yet, like whatever the hell that is, and that. But also, the 2 missing workbooks. I think it's 8 and 9 that I'm missing. Oh, this one's missing 10. I have 10 though, I think. Right? Try English, raw. I have 10. I'm missing 8 and 9, and that has 8 and 9. The bid is already up to $80 after 6 bids. I haven't touched it yet. It's got another 13 hours on it. Excuse me, 12 and a half hours. So 6 bids, 16 stars. There's eyes on this. So this is probably going to get very expensive. But I think I'm going to try and grab this one. Because it has a bunch of stuff that I don't have. So I've got these. I might have what this is. Probably not, though, because that doesn't look... Legend of Thunder. That doesn't look familiar. I don't think I have that. I certainly don't have this Christmas thing. I don't got that. And I don't have this one or this one. All right. Yeah. Hang on. Let me make sure. 7. What's the cover look like on this one? Cover. Yeah, okay. So I do have that 7. All right. All right. But yeah, 8 and 9 I'm missing. I've got that one. And I have 12 too? I've got 12. And the book that they're missing, I already have, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah. So I'm probably going to jump. It's another whole set of tapes too. A whole fucking set. So I'll probably take another peek at this after stream and then see if I can snipe it. But it's gonna be a fucking expensive one. Screams resale? That's fine. Hey, how you doing, by the way? Bob. So yeah, so I mean that's something that I've brought up to the other guys that let me know about this. Is like I feel bad having this will be number 5 again. That I would acquire if I do get it, it will be number 5. Code Warrior, how you doing? And this will be the 3rd set of tapes, complete set of tapes. And I'll have some duplicate workbooks and all that, but I will have some new stuff. But I feel like I'm hoarding them, and I don't like that. But. So yeah, there's a non-zero chance that I'd offload the duplicates. Yeah. Gold iron price. Yeah. 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 That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. We sell the tapes, recoup the cost. Yeah, I mean I could. You know, I mean if anything, anybody in the Nest Dev Discord or community would have like first dibs on that, I think. Or anyone here, obviously. Before like I would even think of going to like eBay or whatnot. And I don't even know if it would sell on eBay if it's like just the tapes. Well, I suppose I could sell the study box itself the study box itself. I don't know if it'll work. I have a feeling that it might not work. It's one of the older serial numbers. It's a 9-1 serial number, not a 9-2. Although the one that I have working, I believe, is a 9-1. Yeah, the one I have working is a 9-1. Is actually older than this one. So, I don't know. Anything's possible, I guess. Right? Anything's possible. Okay, so, what was it? That's what that is. Okay. What the fuck are those brakes? Get rid of those brakes. Brake, go away, go away. Diff, okay. And then in those two, we're gonna fix that. Git add instruction spooks decoder and there it goes. It working probably depends on how it's stored and used, whether it's already been fixed and refurbished. Yeah, so it's listed as not working, the unit, and as from what I can tell from the machine translation of the description, it's basically saying I have no means to test if this works. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm not after the actual unit anyway. I'm after the materials with it. Yeah. So, we'll see. We'll see. Commit. This one is fix or fix. What the hell is it? Inline count. Inline count. Argument decoding. No. It's different here. Add that. Print the current file when decoding and writing output. Okay. That one I'm going to leave uncommitted for now. What was I looking at to do after that? I don't remember. I mean, if you don't have a working Famicom or two with the right connections, it's kind of hard to test it. I mean, yeah. So, it took me a while to confirm that the unit I had actually worked. That's this one here. It took a while to test it worked, and I don't even think it works very well. It needs refurbishment. It probably needs a new belt. That's probably where a lot of the struggle comes from with reading. 86 months, Jojo. Thank you. How you doing? Welcome. That's a good show, by the way. 86. I still have to finish reading the books, but I'll get there eventually. I get distracted. How you doing, Jojo? Yeah. Oh, it was the stat stuff. There's a 0% chance the belt is in good shape. That's not necessarily true. So this one that I got
fucking 6 years ago, which ironically was the first one I got, the first one I picked up. The belt isn't I don't think is in great shape, but it's in working shape. So it does work, and I didn't refurbish this one. This is the only one that I have that isn't in pieces right now. The other ones are all in pieces. There's 2 over there, and there's another one that's the sacrifice in the other room. That one has more than just the belt wrong with it. So eventually, one of these days, I'll actually get around to getting better pictures of those boards. Yeah. Good, I believe. Yeah. Good. Okay. Yeah. Good is a different story entirely. Yeah. I wouldn't say that this thing works good. It kind of works sometimes. So a while back, I tried hardware verification again on the homebrew, right? The missile fucking test thing, right? Didn't work. And then I tried a sanity test with a known good audio for one of the English tapes. So this wasn't one that I had the ROM for and converted. This was one of the old recordings from like 6 years ago. Put that directly on tape. It played the first page and then repeated the first page. So that was just the intro jingle with the title screen. Just replayed that over and over and over again. The other thing is that the load unload but doesn't need to be in good shape as long as it works at least somewhat, since the system relies on end stop detection for both directions. Yeah. So only the main belt needs to be really close to spec. Yeah. And that's a long belt, right? That's a long one. Okay, so command main from oh no, because I do fuck. The stats are all folded into this. Stats st dot file add increment right to file. Okay, so that makes it nicer. Oh right, I have it out in its own thing. Right, okay. Print out the global stuff and then the groups. Right group output yada yada. Right group and indent and then print only used bool. Okay. So this one's going to be false, and then this one's going to be true. So if group key equals 0 or is less than or equal to 0, continue. Now, if only used and ROM underscore stats, yes. That's global, okay. And then here, I'm not seeing any zeros. That's good. All right. That is better. Good. That's a short one. Wow. And I almost want to see if I can get like a percentage of like code versus data or whatever in the size. But I have to attach that to a group, I think. And a group is just a map, I think, right? Yeah. Fuck. Oh, I need to go into this one. Yeah, a group is just a map. Okay. Can I? Size int. We'll start there. Group dot name dot items. Groups. Group items. Let me. Let's do this. Function new group. Let's give one of those. Return group items equals make map string int. And then, yeah, that one actually does stay like that because it's the whole set. Right. New group. And then same thing here. And then items. Okay, add func s set set size. Group, and a group is going to string and size int. Yoink, paste s dot groups group dot size equals size. And I'll have a total size as well, I guess. New group. That didn't break anything, right? Probably did. Yes, it did. Cannot use that as group as group. Oh, right. Because that needs to be that, and this needs to be that. Output stats. This one here. Index s dot global. How dare you? What? Oh, the items. That's why. Same thing somewhere else. Okay. Yes, I can hear you again. Is that related to a guy? Okay, that's not a guy. First off, that is fucking Kumi. She's very excited, is what it is. That's all that is. She's just very excited. How you doing, by the way? Welcome. Okay, the output stuff now needs to all change because I changed all of it. Starting at 18 here, right? Group. Oh, all kinds of things are wrong. Okay, group. That needs to be one of those. Okay, now it's all from down here, and group dot items. Group dot items. Dot items. There we go. I forgot. I am blaming the Yuzu Omoi. That is what I am blaming. Okay? Hello again. For the 4th time, probably. I don't know. Okay, this needs to go away. Did I add this stuff to... I did. Okay, good. All right. Oh, and that wouldn't... I didn't write that out anywhere. Right, group. All right. Indent. Yeah. Writer indent only used. Format dot f print f, right? Yeah. Writer. Wrong way. Total size, that. New line. Group dot size. Oop. Got the hiccups now. God damn it. Total size 0. Oh right, because I don't add anything to it. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's start there. What was it? Set size. Set size. Yes. Okay. So for each bank, if no DASM, skip. St dot set size. The group is going to be the input name, I think. Yes. And then the size is going to be the length of raw. Yeah. And we're going to go ahead and s dot global dot size plus equals size. There we go. Oh, and I do want to sort out. I want to separate out the unused in the global. For now, we're just going to put those at the end. Output. Unused string. Yeah. So this will go somewhere else. If group dot items key less than or equal to 0, just in case it goes under 0. Stir is going to be that. Unused equals append unused. Stir else. Grab this, put it in there. Do that. Format dot print line f print line. Stir, but to the writer instead. If not only unused for these guys, like that. No, No, not that actually. Unused. Start. There. Writer, and then just stir like that. And length unused is greater than 0. Unused opcodes. How? Oh, right. Writer. Undefined. What do you mean? What do you mean undefined? Only used. Okay. No. Yeah, let's remove that new line off of that. We can try that again. That's better. Unused opcodes. Yep. I'll print the 0 on there because whatever. And then these will not print the unused at all. Good. Fantastic. And because of how I'm adding it to the list, I don't need to resort it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Really? These aren't used? Enable and disable audio? Okay. That's not surprising. This isn't surprising. These are kind of surprising. Put pixel alt. That's not really surprising. Disable sprites, and that's... Yeah. Disable some sprites. I don't know. But I like that. I might want to put these into a spreadsheet eventually, but that's fine. I don't care right now. I don't care enough right now. Yeah. Okay. DASM, and then the main. We can go to the next one on the list. Oh! Oh, what happened? Not enough bytes! Inline switch. Okay. We're going to, going up again. We're going to 23 CD01. Packets. Oh, the first one. Goddamn. Okay. No, not the first one. Packet segment 5. Packet 3. 2, 3, 5, 3, and that's at 6C0B. That's a halt. That's another halt there. Loop start, subtract, nope. Bunch of bytes and then truncate string, nope. Another halt. Where is this? Go to hell. Oh, that's another jump out. I hate these jump fucking strings. All right. This guy, and this is segment -05. This guy. Start at 6BA6. End at 6BB9. That's a 4. What? I need 6. Thank you. Type words stride 4. Maybe I want to wait to like change the default stride for things. Get new lines after jumps unless the stuff after it is data instead of code. if I did that thing. Hang on, did I do that crap correctly? Wait a minute. So that should be controlled by. Insert new line after. I don't have jump absolute on this list. That is 84. Yeah. There they are. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I know this happens a bunch in a bunch of these files. It has like strings of jump absolute, like after a return even. Yeah. I'm not sure if I've seen the new one. I think I have, but no. Okay, so this guy is going down to there, which means that's where the other one ends at the very least. 6C77. C77. And where'd that start? 6BBD. Why the fuck? I bet you there's a label in there that I'm not printing out. God damn it. God damn it. Son of a bitch. I need to like print out all the labels again to see which ones are where. Wait, what the fuck? 6C77. Did I? Wait a minute, what? I mistyped something. 6C, 6D. Six C77. No, I had that right. 6C77. Is that because it was an odd number? That, oh my God. That is a bug I am aware of. Because it's an odd number of bytes. And because I said word, I think it consumed the next one. Or something stupid. So I just feel like some kind of chip. I don't know. All right. Sounds like yeah. So I know that there is. I've got it in a to-do somewhere. I think, don't I? For each byte in word ranges. Yes, the auto join labels for each byte in word ranges would have actually. Would have alluded to that. So because it broke the range, that meant that there was data in there, but it didn't print the label because the label was in the middle of a word. Right? So yeah, I need to fix that. Why do I have this open? I'm going to quit out of that. Quit out of that. Exit. I don't need that open, so I keep hitting it again. All right. This one starts at, oh, I already copied it. It starts at 6C. C, thank you. 7B, and goes to 6C8E. Jump absolute to 0. Fuck it. No. Stop it. Get some help. 1, 2, 3. Let me just... 16. That is the correct amount for words. That's going to be 69 to the fucking end, I think. Yeah. 64-1. I'm going to do bytes first just to make sure that I'm not chopping anything in half. Doesn't look like I am. Good. So I'm going to change that to words. There we go. Because that would all be data. Yeah. I want a warning or even an error for words for word range with an odd length. You know what? Yes. Yes. Because that is straightforward enough to do. And I can do that in here and banks even, I think, right? Because this is what goes through the ranges. These guys here. If this is okay, yeah. Range dot type equals or no, I can do that in I don't have a verify. I do have a verify. If r dot type equals range addresses or r dot type equals range words and length, you know, and yeah, r dot size mod 2 does not equal 0. Word range is an odd length. R. So now, if I go over here, or no, no, yeah. So it was the 77, right? So this guy here, words. Bam. Okay. Word range is an odd length. Good. Fantastic. I'll do that. There we go. Okay. That's good. Let me commit some of this stuff. Yeah. Type addresses. Yes, that one should be fine as well. Yep. No, it's good. Might need that are on the type checks. This, no, that one. I don't think I did, but I'll put one around anyway, just so it's explicit. There it goes. Did I write that? Uh-oh. That did break. Okay, hang on. Size, OBC. That's even. Did I fuck up the modulus? Huh? Or did I not I didn't rebuild. There it is. I didn't rebuild. There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. I fixed it. I fixed it. Diff. Where the hell was that? That was in types range. I think the or and doesn't have the same precedence with the and binding more tightly. Ah, okay, I see. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's for some stats stuff. What did I change it here? Add decoded. Add jump switch to insert new line after. Yes, it was. Jump switch is the second one on that list. There it goes. Okay. The stats. Dude, man, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Add all that. Clean up. Remove unused opcodes from file stats. Add input sizes. Individual input listings. Grouped or remove group unused opcodes after the used ones in the global listing. Add sizes for each file. Have I looked at any new features of Git 2.54? Nope. Nope. I'm not even on 2.54. What's this? Bug fixes, yeah, okay, yeah. Rewrite history. Okay, as long as you're providing tools for rebase eyes, most well known. Yeah. For simpler cases, all the machine can feel like overkill. Commit messages 3 commits back, or split one commit into 2. Interactive rebase works, but requires you to set up a to-do list, mark the right commit for editing, and then drive the rebase to completion. Git 2.54 introduces a new experimental command that is designed exactly for simpler cases. Git history. The history command currently supports your operations, reword, and split. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Config based hooks. If you want to share Git hook personal server repos, probably had to reach for third party hook manager running some scripts. Oh. Okay. Hook's part of the repo. Geometric repacking. Sure. So hopefully do this when navigating with the J and K. Oh. It shows are the previously accepted or skipped each hunk. So you have to remember you at earlier decisions. Simply new no auto advanced flag changes how Git P handles the transition between files. Normally, once you've made a decision on every hunk in a file, the session automatically moves to the next one. With no auto advance, the session stays put after you decide the last hunk. Let's use that. Oh, okay. Replay the experiment command for obeying commits into a new base without touching the working tree. That handles too many request responses. Alright. Traces the history of a range of lines within a file. Has just uses some custom alpha bypass once it gets standard machinery. As a result, it was incompatible with several useful options. From the the S and G pickaxe options for searching by content changes. Oh. Interesting. Compare branches configuration option. Oh. So your current branch compares to its configured upstream. Your branch is a header at. Oh, okay. Neat. Say it was of course, want to add a trailer to each one of them. You could just mail it or automate it with something like that. Everybody's learned the new trailer option, which depends on trailer to every base commit. Okay. When signing commits, the signature remains valid when signing with a GPG that has since expired. Previously, get displayed these signatures with a scary red color, which would be misleading and lead you to interpret the signature itself as invalid. Good now correctly treats a valid signature made with a since expired key as a good signature. Yeah. Okay. Backfill, downloading missing blobs in a partial clone. Oh, okay. This configuration has historically been limited to ASCII, alphanumeric characters, and hyphens. That means that meant alias names like Hamata, Swedish for fetch, or status, Japanese for status, were off limits. Yeah, okay, but you're not going to catch me writing Japanese in commands. But I mean, sure, good for them. That's fine. Original alias code equals checkout syntax continues to work for ASCII names. New specification form. Oh, okay. So I see. It's formatted a little differently. Got it. Neat. Gitsu. Is that what that is? Gitsu? Doing a test fit of a spring I was trying to make. I dropped the fucking screw. Oh no! Oh no! Rip. Turn that off. Diff Dazzle, what did I do here? I didn't put that in the last commit. Shit! That should have been in this one. Whatever. Nah, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It'll compile without it. It's just it won't have the fucking numbers in there. Doesn't commit. Add missing stat set size call in dasm.go. fine. All right. Okay. Not enough bytes for 228 inline words. Oh my god. Segment 11. Packet 3. Should that be on the latest commit, not the new line commit? Huh? That's fine. File stats. Oh, shit, you're right. I could have just amended, but whatever. It's done now. It's whatever. It's fine. I don't care enough. You found it. Oh, nice. What the? Hold up. Draw debug sprites. Also, long load. What the fuck is long load again? Hang on a second. What? What? Long load. What the fuck? Take something off the stack and return something to the stack. Has nothing in line. Oh, I hate that. Okay, so why? You don't need to do that. Wait, no. This is like a deref. So that's a label, technically. So whatever's at that. Oh, ew. Ew. You don't know what it is. I hate that. I hate that so much. Push data app. Push data app. Oh, this is the bug sprite bullshit. Yep. Oh yeah, because this is shit. Isn't that the fucking like debug variable or something, right? I don't know why they do it this way, because they could just like fucking push var, right? Instead of wasting another byte. Whatever. Two 2002. What? Oh, at the end here. So like either that or something like that. I can do. I mean, as notation will clearly distinguish the address. I'm not gonna do this one. That isn't a big change. That's in formatter, right? No, actually, that's in. I don't think that is. I think that's part of the raw string, isn't it? Nope, it's right here. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make. Like that. Am I in the same file anymore? Yes. And this is 11. I mean, so the original disassembly format I had, I think it was this format at the beginning of the line, right? What the hell was that? No. I didn't save that, did I? No, hang on. No, it's in here. Yeah, it's in that it's that format of the beginning line. No, that's fine. Not make. No, this one. Okay, 6-1. No, 6A1. 6. We jump absolute to fucking somewhere else. Oh my god, why? Start at 6A15. A15. End at 6A25. 25. Tried 4. That's better. Post comparison code. Yeah, that was a while ago, though, wasn't it? I forgot about that. It wasn't that long ago. Yeah. God, these jump chains are fucking everywhere. And then watch, this goes like, yeah, jump absolute to 0, 0, 0, 0. What the fuck? Why? Stop it. Get some help. 6A 2-9 to 3-2. I wonder, does it? I don't know if the engine actually checks for that. Like, it's in here. I think. No, it's in Bank 1. VM, whatever the hell. VM code loop. RAM check. Yeah. I don't think this checks to make sure that it's in RAM space. The extended RAM for yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't make sure that we are where we want to be. Or we should be, rather. It just goes gung-ho. Yep. Zero 8 to 11. Jump to accept first part of the chain. It's not going to be a linked list of data. The next pointer first. I mean, maybe, but like, so this is the first packet of this segment, which means it's probably not a destination for a long. So let's have a look at packet 10. Packet 10's got fuck all in it. It's page 4. Packet 11. It's page 5. Which means that the first script is not a long call script, right? Where another script calls into it. Because I can go directly to this page, which means that everything needed from this point onwards until the next occurrence of this kind of thing needs to be available from this point, right? It can't rely on any previously loaded stuff from any previous page. Which means there isn't like another script, probably, calling out for this one. There's not. Well, okay, so that one's page 5 as well. But it doesn't have any script data. And then 13 is page 6. So, this guy here is not ever long called to from anywhere. This is a self-contained script. Run away, loose hairs, a switch. Yeah. Did I ever... Why does that, like, not reload sometimes? 6808 to 6811. Why hasn't this done the thing? There it goes. What the fuck? All right. And I think it's just to the end there. 6A36 to 6855. Nope, we're making that words. And we're going to send that all the way to the bottom, I think. Yeah, all the way to the bottom. 6AF3. There we go. All right. Nope, I want segment 13. Packet 3. Where is my script data? It didn't write anything out for this guy. What? Not enough bytes for 100 and some odd inline words. 729B. What the fuck? If it errors out, will it write anything? It should. It should, because I was getting these errors before, these same exact ones. So that error, it returns basically a nil instruction, which turns around and makes that just a byte of data. Right? Less. Okay. 729B, so 129B. 129B. That no. That doesn't exist in that file. Like at all. What? Never mind. Haha. 9 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 A, B. BB. Okay, so all that. Ew. That should be writing out the fucking file, though. Oh, look. There it is. Yeah, it wasn't alphabetical. How big is this? Because I'm almost done with it. 500 mil. Okay, 500. Not the 7 whatever the fuck. It's 500. It's less. It's less alcohol, okay? No. No. 73BB is the start. No, okay. I need to fix that. Say 113. Range. Start at 6,000 and at 6,001 type words. There it goes. There's that long load again. Only half. It's fine. It's fine because the others are what, 750? And it's less percentage by volume. This is only 7. As opposed to what, fucking 14 or something? I don't even know. I'll check when I go out there later. Okay. We're going at 729B. Greater than, subtract, type minimize into string modulo. Yeah, okay, this is not jump absolute, you bastard. Is that? All right, paste, stride 4. We're gonna start at 7276. 7276, going down to 7289. Then 728D, 8D, down to 72EF. Jump absolute to nothing. And then words from 72F3 all the way down to 73BA. Let's see if that's odd. It's not. Cool. Works for me. Well, that's less than a fifth of a gallon, so it's fine. Exactly. A fifth is a fifth of a gallon, or very, very close to 50 milliliters, hence why 750 mil is the standard wine bottle in the U.S. Bottlette. Bottle. I don't know how to speak French. I don't know. think the range might be a good addition to the generator output. Like it's too late since you don't want to regen them, modify them. Yeah. It's fine. Even, like the start range, yeah, it's fine. If anything, so this guy here is not part of the configs. That's just part of the disassembly, right? Most larger wine bottle sizes are named for biblical kings. Literally means bottle. Well, there you go. All right. All right. So, and that's the last in 13 that's fucked. All right. Yeah. So these warnings are all because it's trying to parse data as code. No, don't record. Oh, stop that. Segment 19. No, 16. Packet 3. It's the same fucking thing, isn't it? What the fuck is this? Oh, no, okay, all right. So far. Where are we at? 6F14. There it is. This fucking pattern. I hate that pattern so much. It starts right there. All right. 16. We're going to start at... Let's grab one of these. Paste. Start at 6EF8. E. Not greater than. End at 6F0B. Next one goes to 6F0F to 6F31. Six F35. 35 to 48. And then these guys. I just did this pisses me off. Like for whatever reason, like it doesn't update. I don't know why. Unless I like run it again and then redo it. So what the fuck? I didn't change anything. Whatever. Half bottle, magnum. Cherubim. Oh. Huh. Interesting. And then from here to the bottom, 6F4C to 7001. There we go. There's a lot of sound, a lot of audio stuff in this one. Look at all that. Look at all those audio things. Little jingles and shit. Call switch. I need to like format this better, I think. But whatever. It's fine. Same thing with this, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Another jump switch. A lot of those in there. I don't know why I wrote that, because, well, whatever. It's fine. Now we're going to segment 19. Packet 3? Packet 3. Bunch of brake engines down there. There's that fucking jump absolute. Yoink. Paste. Start at 6dB2. Go down to DC5. Then DC9 down to 6E8D. Well, that fixed that error. And then from here to the end. Okay. Then from 6E91 to 6FBA. There's that one. Main. Board call switch. I'm not going to revisit that now. Thank you for the file. Appreciate that. Ugh. Jeremy was king of his, yeah, okay. Yeah. They lived 969 years. Why would you want to live that long? I'm not sure I'd want 100, honestly. I'll see when I get closer, I guess. I'm sick of this place. You ever see that video of it's this old lady's birthday, right? And she's got her kids around her. Her kids are all like adults, right? In like the 30s or 40s or whatever the hell, right? Or even older, maybe. Or no, it's the grandkids that are adults, right? Adult grandkids in like the 20s or 30s. And they're all singing, you know, happy birthday or whatever. The grandma looks fucking out of it, you know, looks older than dirt. And then after once they're done singing, you know, one of the kids says, you know, happy birthday, grandma. She replies, yeah, I hope it's my last. Because he was like 90 something, right? Yeah, I hope this is the end. This is the end. Is that it? Is that the one? Yeah, that's it, yes. Happy birthday to you.
Well, thank you very much. I hope this is my last.
Would you like me to bring the cake?
Just the shock in the back. She's just like, what? Oh my God. Yep, I hope this is my last. At, yeah, 94. I wonder if she's still alive. Oh no! Yeah, careful with that. Don't get put on a list. Jesus. Okay. Oh, this is completely different now. So it's in a different directory even. So I think it's this one. Yep. We are in. How many more of these do I have? Oh my God, that's so many to go through. I don't want to go through those tonight. All right, I'm gonna change gears a little bit before I get too distracted and drunk. I have to wonder if she actually meant what it sounded like, or she meant the last birthday party for her. I don't know. She was 94, so that's up there. That's pretty high up there, you know. I mean, she's, and at that age, all her friends are fucking dead, right? Everyone she ever knew, everyone she ever grew up with, are gone. She's probably a widow at that point. Gramps probably isn't around. She's probably all alone, kind of. Not completely. I mean, she has her kids or whatever and her grandkids, but I mean, that's not the same as you know, having your spouse still around, you know? but I'll never know. Anyway, so with the this script stuff, I've tossed around the idea a little bit of doing like a decompilation kind of thing, right? And this is just like a mock-up of like how I think that might work, or trying out like organizing shit, basically, right? I get this one. What's this one?
But what are we updating on your phone? I'm confused.
Well, we're eliminating people.
Why?
They're dead.
They're dead.
Grandpa!
I mean, Jesus Christ, how can I call them if they're dead?
But what are we updating on your phone?
How can I go? They're dead. Gramps, no. That's another good one. Gramps, what are you updating? Remove people from my phone. Why? They're dead. Oh, God. Anyway. Trying to design an AST for it and testing what that AST would actually end up being for certain instructions. Exactly, yes. So this right here is just, you know, a quick like, okay, this is what like the code that generated like the script code would have been, right? And then these are the instructions that it would have that would like compile into, for instance, right? And how would I want to see that as an abstract syntax tree, right? How would I want that represented? Would this make sense? I don't fucking know. So I typed this out like, I don't know, a night or two ago when I was half asleep. Excuse me. So basically to get this, I'd have to not exactly run the code, but I have to parse it with enough information enough knowledge about the stack, right? And what goes onto the stack, what comes off of the stack, which is where these values come in over here, right? Well, specifically these guys right here, which is why I started updating some of these right here, because even though their values say, oh, we don't, the values say that it doesn't pull or push anything to or from the stack, the actual handler itself does exactly that. So this information isn't going to be, whoa, oh, thank God that was closed, holy shit, isn't going to be directly reflective of the metadata. It's going to be reflective of the behavior instead, right? Like the total behavior. So I do need to update a bunch of that shit and figure out some of those, because essentially what I'd be doing is adding instructions to essentially a different instruction as an argument, right? So that's what I've got going on here, where I've got. I don't think any of this compiles, by the way, so don't worry about that. Let's ignore that one for now. So we got instructions, got an opcode and arguments. There's just more nodes. And then a raw stack argument, which is just like, you know, a value like this, right? These are just the raw stack arguments. That's anything under a value of hex 80. Is just automatically a stack argument, right? And then stuff with like inline values or whatever. Same idea. Those don't have necessarily. Well, so these would be things like where it's reading data from, possibly to push that from a variable to the stack, right? The table is really an implementation of detail of the VM. Yeah, while the disassembly compiler needs the actual behavior regardless of how it comes about. Yes, exactly. So I do need to verify what I have is correct, number one. But yeah, so this is what I think will work. I'm not sure. Basically kind of like inverts. So this is the actual instruction here, and all this stuff is like added onto it, right? So another way of like writing this out, I guess, would be pop into 6103, but this is everything that's we popped into that, right? But an add of two things. That'll be a push var of 61000 and push var 6102, right? Syntax doesn't make any fucking sense here, but you get the idea, right? I'm basically inverting kind of the instruction calls. I'm not sure how I would handle this yet. I don't know. I don't know how to handle this yet. Does this actually compile? Make. Unexpected name is not a top-level declaration. 22. That's not a type. That's a function. These are functions, not types. 72. Ah! Yep, okay. Wow, why is it that bad? Cannot use that. In fact, ASC instruction as ASC node array size node does not implement ASC node as a method point. Oh, pointers. 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 Really? Format's not used? And I don't think this is used either. Oh, no, that is used. Okay. Valid operation is not a generic type. What the fuck you mean? That's an instruction. Oh, because it's an instruction. Address instruction, raw line, inline. I mean, yeah, I would want the decoded opcode in there, because that would have well, the raw information, the address, and all that kind of shit for that, right? Which isn't necessarily needed directly, I don't think, right now. But it's a good to have, right? Yeah. So really, this stuff down here, opcode, that's not how you do that. Opcode like that. Instructions, that address, what would that be? That's this one here. So 3, 6, 7, 8. So address 7. That does seem to make sense. There may be, I guess, probably are some special cases where you need to extend or modify it, but we don't know until you find a special. Yeah, right. Unexpected new line. Yeah, there. Yeah, and then more errors. Yep. Okay. Instructions. What do you mean instructions not a generic type? What the fuck? That's this here. Whatever. It's fine. We're gonna just comment out all that for now. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, because that's the map. There it is. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, the other ones have it. Yeah, the other ones have it. And these are just because it's not whatever. I'm gonna comment this out for now. Like that. Make. Okay. I need to hit the bathroom here for a second. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back. Ugh. All right. So, let's see if we can maybe start doing that. Config main ast bool arg ast if args.ast else error equals oops, I don't know why I do it like that, but whatever, it's fine. Equals dasm dot ast decode ast. We'll do it like that for now. It's fine. DASM. Yeah, I would need to do it. Oh. Where would... Can I put it, like, inside of this, essentially? Or, well, hang on. If... I could just have that as part of the decoder. Because the decoder already has a state. So it should know... It should know, you know, what's going on to the stack, what's coming off the stack, all that stuff, actually. So I might not actually need to change any of the code over here. Possibly.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, so this is the output, and this is the working. Output working values. Okay. And for the decoder, I don't think I need to, but I'm going to anyway. AST node like that, and stack. All right, and at the end of this opcode here, so if this pushes something to the stack, AST building to the same step or even code as the rest of the disassembly risks adding confusion complications to the basic. I mean, that's true. I'd have to duplicate all this code anyway, though, wouldn't I? I mean, what I can do is I can just like add a function call at the end. I think I'm pushing right. You could build the AST from that. I mean, kind of. Put it down here, and then loop through each bank. Maybe. I could try that. But that wouldn't necessarily work well with the 6502 stuff, because that, if I put it in the common code, the 6502 stuff will try to use that. And I don't want to try to use that. I don't think. Would it even make sense for 6502? Not really. Not really. I mean, I don't plan on using it for the 6502 stuff, because it's I'm not planning on like decompiling it into anything, right? Because as far as I know, they hand wrote the assembly with a shitload of macros, right? That's another for not mixing into the stuff that's also used for the 6502. Right. So this decoder isn't used for 6502. This is just for the study box script. This right here. The 6502 stuff is in its own namespace. That's all over here. That's this decoder, right? The one that hasn't implemented the unofficials yet. Right? Yeah. Yeah, so this decoder here is only for the study box script. That's all it's for. Right? Because I'm checking things against like raw opcodes, essentially. Raw values and opcodes and all that. That's what I'm doing here. And all this stuff is all specific to the script. So it does kind of make sense in here, right? Because again, like it's getting everything it needs in this decoder. Because I'll have to do that again anyway. So let's start by getting it a node, right?
this guy, stack data. Can I get decoded stack data? That's going to be just this. This opcode up here. Well, hang on. Yeah, okay, yeah. So opcode's the decoded opcode. Right. And then over here, it's just going to be stack data like that. Okay. So what I can do is return AST stack arg. Name's a little wonk, but it's fine. Data equal, not equals SD. Value is, who knows? Oh. I want... I don't think that's ever more than one, honestly. This is going to bite me in the ass. We're going to do that. Just the first value. It's going to bite me in the ass. Calling it now. All right, and... this guy, func op code. Oh, you know what? Let me not return a node from this. Let me turn one of those specifically, because it's going to need the arguments on it. I'm going to need to pop those off the stack. Now. Actually, hang on. Do I... I don't need that there. Stack data. Deck dot stack equals append. Deck dot stack, not a capital though, and can I just AST stack arg? Data, ret, value, ret, dot, values, dot, 0, 0. Not dot 0. That way of 0, okay. So it appends that to the stack. Returns the other thing for everything else. That's fine. Then down here, opcode node is AST instruction. Probably. Op code is op. Okay, and then for I is 0, I is less than op dot instruction dot word args. All right, plus plus. Oh, fuck, I need an actual stack. Do I need to implement this myself? God damn it, I need to implement it myself, don't I? Stacks and go. Is there... Did someone do this for me already? Elaborate? No. Ugh, fucking God. Yeah, I've got to write my own fucking stack implementation. God damn it. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait. Did I find one? Array-based stack, link list-based stack, allowing you to choose the one that you need. Push pop, peek, and checking if the stack is empty. Push, pop, interface error, it's an interface error. That's not, that's type interface. Yeah, I don't think it is. And in fact, what was it in? I did it in something. Was it this? No. What the fuck was it? Because I was so proud of it, too. Can I search? Yes. Stack. Motherfucking white space. There it is. That's what I wanted right here. Let's fucking go. Copy. Yes. It's a terrible spot for it, but you know what? Fuck it. It's fine. Probably. This needs to be stack. Can I, how do I declare that here? Is that just like, whoa. Stack. Like that? No, what do you mean? Oh, yeah. Types important not used. Okay. Decoder, undefined values, 155. Decoded. Can I use the UN? Go away. Cannot use AC device text. Ooh, okay, so, okay. New stack, type, AST node. Is that the right syntax? Maybe. 50. What is this? Stack append. Okay, nope. Deck dot stack. Stack dot push. I need that like that anyway. Can't use it for type UN 16. Go to hell. 52. That's this guy here. UINT 16. UINT. God damn it. I had the other way around. I'm going to just make that UINT. Fuck it. It's not worth the conversion, the cast. It's fine. Declared not used node. Go to hell. Down here. Okay, well, that is node. Go fuck yourself. Unfilled opcode. 115. That's the wrong window for that. 115. There it goes. God damn it. Not worth the cast keeps casting. Shut up. Wait. It's already. Shut up. All right. Okay, so if it has word arguments, we're going to pop that many things. And hopefully it doesn't panic. I probably want to return errors here actually instead. So we're going to do that. Stack bottom larger than stack. RF. Return nil. Yoink. Return nil. T and error. Return format.error f. And nil. And then that and nil. Oh right, this is the peak basically. Negative value stack to get return nil and format.error f. As entity there should fail that way. Yes for that, but this no, because I'm popping shit off the stack based on the shit I'm parsing. So if I'm parsing a for the put, yeah, it's fine. If I'm parsing something that you know is data, but is parsed as a fucking command or whatever, right? I want these to return as errors. And I'll keep that one as that. It's fine. Yeah, that should never happen, but whatever. Make... Ah! Can I use nil? What? What do you mean I can't use nil? Really? T may not be a pointer. Is there like a default whatever the fuck for that? There's got to be, right? These words are varsity T returns Z. I mean, that would work, yeah. Turning 0 value, which would be no for pointers, right? Yeah, I can do that. These guys here. Val ZT var and same thing up here. Yoink, paste up there. Z. Undefined format. Go to hell. N error equals op dot stack dot pop. Yep. If error is not nil. Not the print line. Print F, and then a new line at the end of that. Up. Return up, just return early. And then node dot arguments. Equals append, paste, n. And okay, if op dot what the fuck did I call that one again? The return thing. Return word. Return word. Stack dot. No. It's not op dot stack. It's deck. Deck dot return word. No. No. Fuck. Op dot return word. Deck dot. Stack dot. Oh my god. Push. Node. Else if op dot return string panic else deck dot no oh yeah, deck dot ast equals append. Going paste that and node. Return word on what the fuck? Oh, because it's insert dot return word. Okay. So far, so good. Let's watch it panic on the first thing I run it on. Watch. Pops too much off the stack. Wow, the very first fucking script. Beautiful. Address 6. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, so we need a special case for specifically that shit. Whoa. So if address equals 6,000, that's not stack data. That is going to be, well, no, it's going to have to be stack data because that's how I have this. God damn it. All right. Return. Yeah, stack data. It's not push to the stack. Yeah. Address. Adder. Values. Uint raw 0 or because I need this yeah, uint raw 1 pushed that way that many times. Places need an explicit range for this word. Correct. Yes. Oh. Let's say online that. I need to type. Equals types dot range words. Dasm.go. And I need to make sure try instruction. It's nil, okay. Up length plus arg length. No, if it's nil, long instruction. If long instruction, well, it's not going to be nil. That's false. Continue param size. No. Length. Isn't it an address to the stack? Yeah, it's a pointer to the stack, right? But I want to just represent that as, hey, this is data. Fuck you, right? Snipe on. Gonna see an actual program. No one else is programming tonight. Decoded. Length. Oh, okay. That'll work fine. Okay, so because I set it to words, it'll increment the address enough to get it past that. I think that's what I want. Let's see if it panics on the very first fucking byte. I mean... yeah. I rebuilt, right? Yeah. Sorry, not to treat it as an address on purpose. Yeah, so that is the first address after the script. So it won't be a label in the script because it's the first byte after the script, right? It's just data that's used by the VM. That's all that really is. And that's only used as a starting point, too. So that's loaded in on the script load, and then that's the initial stack address, right? The stack pointer or whatever the fuck in the VM. Okay, what the fuck am I doing wrong here? Where was that? Where did I put that? Try instruction, decoder 137. 137. Return string. Actually, no. Or, because these are both going to be like the thing it returns. So fucking who cares? I don't care what it returns. I just care that it returns something. That's actually. Uh-oh. Did I fuck up something? Oh, that was. Oh, yep. Okay, yep. Why didn't that work right? God damn it. Really? Oh, there it goes. Why does it do that? Whatever. Okay, so the rest of them didn't actually shit themselves, which is surprising. I need a debug file for the AST stuff. Let's just fucking dump that out to a static file, because fuck it. Why not? So that's going to be somewhere. We're going to put that after it writes out all the other shit. Down here. If where is it? That does not equal that. Return nil. Okay. For bank range kfuga.banks. No. Shit. I don't reinitialize that decoder on every script or bank. Okay, so this dump AST is going to have to reset the AST stuff as well. So for node range deck.nodes printf create the file name. If error is not nil, return error. Defer output.close. Printf. F printf. Got it on my parser, which is 1240 bytes. That's a little large. Probably wouldn't have it if the AST building is post-processing step. Yeah, well, whatever. It's fine. I'm kind of just like stumbling through this. It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. Output. Percent out that new line, and that's just going to be node because I don't have the string, whatever the fuck's for all those. It's fine. Move this to okay, the end of this one. Here. Paste. The code, no. SBX deck equals decoder dot. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. I have to put this on the interface. Jank as hell. SP on that. Go over to types. Decoder. Dump. AST. I'll fix this later. Ah! Yeah, it does. Undefined OS. OS. Missing return. Nodes undefined. No, okay, yeah, that's because it's lowercase. The code. Fuck you. What? It's AST. God damn it. Undefined error? Go to hell. What do you mean undefined error? Here? Oh my god. All right, let's watch this break everything. Really? Really? Fucking really? That... Huh. Okay. At first glance, it looks like it did things correctly, which makes me nervous. Yeah, post-processing thing to make it generic, that decoders could also use it for something else. R specific? Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Let me get this stuff like printing out in a readable format though first. I'll come back and do that later. Func N. That'll turn into one of those. That string, I'll call it explicitly because whatever. Return format dot s print f. args equals string like that. For arg range arguments, args equals append args and arg dot string. Then, why do I have this bull? I did it again. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Return. That's return if I can spell. Oh my god. Format is printf. That's gonna be that, and then we're gonna enclose it in that, and then some of that. So this is gonna be opcode or n dot opcode. Does that have a string on it? Decoded. No. Do that. And then strings dot join args with a space. ASD, no, it has no field. Can I? Return. And then inline ASD value. We're going to do the same thing here. Oh, I need the address on that. Don't I? Well, ASD inline value. Maybe not. We'll see. Inline that. Stack that. Undefined arguments. Go to hell. End dot arguments. Okay. That's not that bad. I mean, this push word. Oh, because that's inline shit. Okay. Right. Okay. That's that. This is fucking working somehow. What the fuck? No. What? String equals that. No. String equals and It's gonna start with that. If n dot opcode dot inline does not equal that, stir equals append stir. That if len args does not equal 0, stir equals append stir. That return stir dot join. Nope, that's not how that works. Strings dot join stir space. Fuck you. Oh, yeah. I see it. God damn it. Why? Come on. It's because that's not prepped yet, is it? That's why. Probably. This is terrible. Actually, hang on. No, I will do it this way. Whatever. For whatever val range that vals equals string. Vals equals append vals format as printf %d no percent o2x. That's what we'll do with those. Val. That is gonna break fucking everything when it comes to like words and shit because I don't care right now. So I'll want some like proper fucking format bullshit going on with this. Draw meta sprite. Stack 0, stack 0, stack 0, push word. Subtract. Multiply, stack 16, divide, stack. Oh my god. Is this actually like fucking working? Oh my god. Watch a 10-hour C Basics video. Took me 3 weeks. Oh, nice. Good job. Welcome, by the way. Last moving player. How you doing? So we've already found a case where the approach doesn't work quite as nicely easy as you wanted. Oh, absolutely. 100. I knew it wasn't going to. Well, I knew it probably wasn't going to. But as soon as it hits the inline stuff, that is resolved after everything. Actually, what I can do though is I can just attach that AST to the bank. I fucking yeah, I can get the AST out of the decoder, right? Have like a reset function that resets the AST. And then when I'm dumping the output for it, right? When I'm dumping that, so it's being added. Here, or not being added, it's being dumped out there. But when I'm dumping out the actual code as a disassembly, I have a formatter attached to it, right? which has a bunch of these settings, right? The comment stuff and columns and whatever. But formatted it right. Line.prep. That right there is what basically sets in stone a bunch of the label stuff and inline value stuff. It actually that's what takes the raw values and reformats them into the strings, right? And that takes the labels, the label manager on that. And the reason I don't do this during the decode is because it might be referencing a label that hasn't been like found yet, essentially, right? I guess. Well, oh yeah, because that I think that handles I don't know. Can I do that prep elsewhere? Prep. I might be able to just do the prep immediately after. I might not need to do that in here. I mean, for now, though, what I can... Well... Well, so... Anytime it gets to something that would be a label, it tries to create one. If a label already exists, the one it tries to create just goes away, right? But every time it first encounters something that would be a label, it tries to auto-generate it. So I don't need to like wait to make sure all the labels are generated because that's the line that would generate that label. Right? So if before I return from here, I just op.prep deck.lm and I go over to this one decoder, try instruction, whatever. I'll just add it to that one. So it'll prep it twice. It doesn't matter. So then in the AST stuff, I should be able to use, I should be able to use the prepped stuff. And that's going to be, I need to change that back. To that. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Push far. Fantastic. Let's switch up the syntax a little bit. So this instruction. I'll do this. And this one isn't. I don't think that one's used anywhere. So we're just going to do that. Do that. I mean, that works, right? Kinda, sorta. Getting lispy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Let's go to the next AST. I want to see like a push word or push data or whatever, right? Packet. O2 packet 1. Segment 1, 03. Oh, so that's this guy here. Okay, so. Oh! Okay. I need to surround that in quotes. Why didn't I surround that in quotes before? What the fuck? Gotta sneeze, I am. How is that? Wait a minute, hang on. Oh, because this right the fuck there. God damn it. If and dot opcode dot stir dot inline equals that else how dare you? Push data is null term, right? Oh, hang on. That's inline. No, wait, fucking, no, there's no join on that. No, I don't want to do it that way either, actually. Hang on. No. sprintf. Fucking quote that. No, no, no. That's better. Okay. That's what I wanted. Why does fill box take 3 string arguments? That's after a halt. That ain't right. Okay. There's a reason Lisp looks like it does, and what you have here is basically that. So, yeah, yeah. And I've also looked at a bunch of, or not looked at, but I've dealt with a bunch of like PostScript and PDF, which are also stack based. And VIP. They use fewer parentheses, but whatever. Parentheses make it a little bit easier to follow, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so which one is this? This is segment 1, packet 3. Segment 1, packet 3 here. So that's doing some weird shit with some of these. This is supposed to be on play sound. What, Halt F8. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, yep. That's squarely in data. Yep. Okay. I mean, in Lisp's case, it's less about the stack and more about the fact that its source code directly represents the AST. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so let's clean this one up a little bit. Jump absolute. Yeah, okay. I wonder how this will handle the data. And we are at 23 CD02. This guy. Segment 1, packet 3. So this one here. Start at 72 E1. End at 773 F3. Okay, it just doesn't. All right, it doesn't actually just. It doesn't do that. Okay. Ooh. Play sound, return. Play sound, return. Play sound, return. Those are broken. Because play sound, I don't have as taking anything off the stack. Okay. Oh, thank you for that gifted sub. Appreciate that. So, for play sound, actually, play sound doesn't. Well, does it? Instructions. Play sound here. Okay. Inline none. It currently claims it doesn't take any strings. I'm pretty sure it does. So we're going to have a look at that real quick. What is that? Opcode 88. Handler 88. Play sound. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. I need to get rid of that. Okay. Here's what, yeah, okay. So, load a store, okay, into a variable. Data length A0. What are you doing? Get the length of data that is pointed to by pointer 0A. That's okay. Store that in 4090. Okay. That is one of the string buffers. 700. That push data right there. Push data play. Okay. Does that actually push that to the stack? Well, what's stop code for that? BB. Okay, so that does push it to the stack. Okay. But wait. This doesn't move it to... That doesn't move it to, that string. Does 88 do anything weird in the code loop here? It might. Set up arguments. BB. BB doesn't do anything. It. Okay, well, it does its string return. It does that, technically. Because it pushes that to the stack. Which, does that doesn't move it into somewhere else, does it? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna check here. Set return codes. Check string. This will put it on the stack from the buffer. So the metacode, the metadata rather, doesn't say to grab that. The handler itself pushes it to the stack. Control Z on that. 88 takes a string. So does that mean Hmm. No. Wait a minute. Set up arguments. This doesn't do anything for the string stuff, though. Hang on. Wait a minute. This is for random ass inline shit. That's what that is. I don't know why they did it this way, honestly. Every other place where they're doing something similar like this, they use that like that weird ass loop. This fucking loop right here, right? But in the VM code they do it differently because whatever. Yeah, the set of arguments. Okay, so let me see someone that only did one or the other was returns. I don't remember. I think that was a return. Yeah, the return checks for the string, and that'll put it on the stack from the buffer. But the other direction doesn't happen. What, Okay. Let's go ahead and open this guy up. We're just gonna step through the code, see what happens. This one is fuck. 23 CDO2. What the hell is that? Find here, I name 23 CDO2. Third grade science. This guy. Okay. File, workspace, import labels. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. Bastard. My DASM output instead of mobile. There it goes. Okay. That's in bank 1 too. I need that to actually. God damn it. So the first one, debug memory viewer. Or let me just do it this way actually. Breakpoints. Add a breakpoint. Read on address 6002. That's the first instruction. So once it reads that, it should be in the VM. Oh, fuck. I can turn that audio off. Audio, no. Thank you. All right. All right. Video size 2x. And now, handler 88. Nope. BB. Okay. So this isn't going to happen on the first segment. It's going to happen on the next one. So I'm going to take a piss real quick. I'll be back. While it loads, it's fine. one. Good. Okay. So. Code. Pointer. Where are we? 6042. Come on. Where the hell am I? 74FA. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be 6041. 60 because it's off by 1. 41. This guy, push data. And then that's gonna be draw string. I mean, okay. But we'll see what happens. Memory viewer, and we're actually gonna have a look at 700, but like 32 of those. Okay, so it should write it out to that. I think it's that one. Oh, and also it'll put it onto the stack. Stack pointer 74FA. Yep, 74F. It's down here somewhere, so it's gonna start writing it like there. Also, I love that like if you add more, if you have more data than 200 than FF size, it'll get stuck in this loop. Why clear carry? Right, that's the code pointer, and then the stack pointer always adds 22. Always. All right. So we returned. Bit that branch equal. What is this? The RAM bullshit. Okay. Set return codes. Takes guys and I put some in the stack based on. It's the other way around. Oh, no. Okay. No. Yeah. Check string. Okay. Because it put the string on there. Code loop. To check. Yeah. Okay. So the next one is. What do we got? That's a draw string. Okay. 89. 89 drawstring. This guy. Actually, hang on. No, I'll put that over here. Add breakpoint. Sure. Go. Bam. Okay. So it's reading that one. Increment that. What was an A? Where'd that stack pointer bullshit? What the fuck? Doesn't matter. Whatever. Further data. Okay. Transfer A to X. Okay. Yeah. This guy. What 89? This one here takes a string. Okay. Handlers. Set up arguments. Load that. outer stack pointer minus 2 inner. Okay, so this is grabbing the 3 arguments. So 1, 2. So the inner loop always puts the stack pointer in argument A, and outside of that, it puts in the appropriate argument. 2, and then this is the third one. This one will stay in argument A. Oh, here it is. Branch your string A off stack. Okay, yeah. Where the fuck? Why wasn't I seeing this before? Set of arguments. That's up here. How does it get up there? That's how. Okay, so yes, it takes it off the stack and puts it where it needs to be, right? Yeah, branch or string AF stack right here. So that takes it, puts it in there. Okay. Okay, yes. All right. And I don't do the string stuff right now, do I? Yeah, there. Play sound. Takes one of those. Oh, because I don't do this. For that, an arg range n dot. No. Hang on. Here. For I is 0, I is less than op dot instr dot string args I plus plus. Yoink. Paste. Yeah. So it does the word and then the string arguments. In theory. Make. Didn't panic. Oh! There we go. That's better. That's better. Ha! Now the jumps don't make any goddamn sense because those labels just aren't fucking written. But that's progress. That's progress. And technically, like, this push data, whatever the hell, like, that can just be fucking that. And this push word I can make just like, you know, like that. Or something, right? Or no, the push word, that pushes a raw fucking word. That's all that does. Now. Anyway. It is a little later than I thought it would be. Almost 11 o'clock. This was good though. I made more progress than I thought that I would, honestly. If I'm being very honest. Yeah. So for a final decompiled output that makes sense. Though for the AST debugging, it's nice for the details. Yes. Yeah. It's nice to have the details for now. To understand what it's actually doing. For the final, well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm honestly surprised that I got this working as well as it is right now, especially most of the way through this bottle. There are some syntax things that I'll need to fix with this. Labels being one of them, inline values being another. Like what the fuck is? Hang on, what the hell's going on here? Pop into what? Pop into. Oh, cause yeah, puts that value in that. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Formatting bullshit is what that is. That's all that is formatting bullshit. Syntactical nonsense. So like this, right, would just be something that's like, you know, this would be that. That equals 15, right? That's what that line would be, essentially. Yeah. Call absolute. Ooh, there's a bunch of those. But yeah, progress. Yeah. We're gonna wrap it up tonight, though, I think, and we're gonna see who else is live doing some coding stuff. We're gonna go say hi to somebody. I have no idea what I'll be doing on Sunday. Maybe more of this. I don't know. So far, what you have is debug output. Yes. For the final syntax, you'll probably want to do not just formatting, but also some more transformations, like putting loops into blocks. Yeah, that's another thing. The loops are going to be a bitch. Yeah. These are going to be a pain in the ass, because those are... Oh, my God. Yeah, because that would be an entire block, yeah. Because that, like, loop start is a weird kind of instruction that has a fuckload of inlines, essentially. More or less, right? Because the entire inside of that loop, I'm probably going to handle as like, oh, these are the arguments, or some shit, or I don't know. I don't know how I would do that. I don't know. Maybe a special like scope or something, and that just has a list of nodes. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure that out on Sunday. We'll see. But let's see who's live. Anybody live doing something coding? I know who we're going to. I think because he's rated me a few times, but I haven't got a chance to rate him in a while. Copy that. So yeah, come say hi with me. I'd really appreciate it. That's not a name. That's code. Don't try to raid source code. Copy, you bastard. Raid. There it goes. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for being here as always. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.